lots. Thank you for your good luck. Definitely having an absolute blast. Hey Quad Zoo. Hey Simon, where are you in Denmark? I'm in Copenhagen, and I'm with my university for study abroad. Thank you, Kathy Beals, and hey CLN Slot Channel. Let me know if you can see this. How's everybody doing this morning or this evening, whatever time it is? Right now, I'm really enjoying Denmark. Just walking out of my campus, and around 10 a.m. and around like 8 a.m. this coffee shop is going to open, and you can get a bunch of you can get some vanilla ice cream, some chocolate ice cream, and also in the coffee shops, turns out they sell beer. Here's a little sitting area. Bermuda, what am I forgetting to take? Hey Joy Lux Lots, so good to see you. Hey Kim, hey Kate to Kim. 9 o'clock in Seattle, says Quad Zoo. So right now, we shall be wide awake. They shall wake everybody up. Outside of here, I forgot the name of it, but it's a museum. I think it's a museum I think it's like the Museum of Art, of Contemporary or Fine Art. I can't remember which. It's been a long night already. I mean, it's getting started today. God of Thunder says, hello, Simon. Have a great time of your adventures. Thank you so much. Oh, I know, Bermuda. I forgot to take you with me. So over here, around this direction, there's this castle called the Fort Myers Castle. I can't remember if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's somewhere in this park. And every morning and every day they do have guards standing around. And at one castle, at another castle across the harbor, they do have the famous puffy hat guards. Oh, thank you, Joylux Lots. I'll definitely be safe. And right now, I'm actually really enjoying my time here. I got here like 3 days ago. I can't believe it's already been 3 days. And we went on the boat tour around the harbor, which was actually very pleasant. And that's where I got to find out about the Little Mermaid statue and the fact that Denmark is a place that the Little Mermaid is set. Little did I realize. And here in Denmark, bike culture is a very big thing. Because like 50% of the people, they do commute. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, Elmo. That's right. Let's have a great walk. See what we can see. And yesterday the police were crazy. The police were out like crazy. They were giving tickets to people on their bikes left and right. And this time I saw somebody, they lost a bell on the street, so they literally had to stop, pick up the bell. Next thing you know, there's a cop yelling at their face. So the cops are out there doing their jobs. And on top of that, like the little alley, that's something I'm like always curious about going in, about exploring. And this suit has always caught my interest. Because of like the texture and the fact that it looks like corkboard. That's something I do want. Hey Alicia Brown and Shannon, good morning. I'm gonna be in Denmark for I'm gonna be in Denmark until June 10th. So if anybody is in the European area and is able to meet me, I would love to meet all of you. That's right, I'm gonna definitely stay away from the creepy little hallways. A cycle repair shop. There's so much bike parking. Alright, right now we are heading towards the downtown area. And of all things in Denmark, I've definitely been looking around. I've not seen a single slot machine or single casino, which just surprised me a little bit because in some European countries they do have slot machines in every coffee shop, in every bar, but not here. That's right, it is dawn right now. And I do know Shannon. I do know Shannon. But I've been walking up and down this route. But I did walk up and down this route a few times. I do know about stranger danger. And I also do know, and I've also seen some of my classmates walk by themselves just to get their bearings. Alright, the lights, alright, here we go, right across the street. Hey, good morning. Gotta run. And this is where we get all of our groceries. Vortex Foods. Definitely a lot of seafood in there. And there's like a lot of things that are actually pre-packaged, which makes getting dinner quite nice. I definitely gotta be careful. It is extremely quiet this morning since it's around 6:20, and I'm definitely well aware of the kidnapping stories and the fact that you do have to be extremely careful when you're walking. This is a restaurant called Cafe Leo. They do serve wine, pizza, and a lot of Italian bread. That's a place I might check out. And down here is one of the churches. Hey, not churches, but one of the Icing administration buildings. Because of how fanciful it is constructed. Here it is, the administration building. Hey, good morning, Benjamin. How are you? 1 second, let's see. Gotta make sure that the streets are clear. Check both ways, left and right. Whoop. And now we can go right across the street. I just gotta make sure to check both directions. And up here, ironically, I should find a little ironic, is another vortex, which is way larger. And even though there's like a city there's a store right there behind me, there's an even larger store right here. Alright, this. Alright. Benjamin says it's 11:15 p.m. here. Hey, good morning, Outreach. How are you doing? Alright, here we go. I know everything. I know all the time zones are a little off right now. We're either wide awake or fast asleep. Mr. Steele says, why are no people in the street? I'm actually a little surprised by that too. So let's head back this way. I think we made the wrong turn. So we had to keep walking straight if we want to see downtown. Those do some little black backtracking. So far my favorite food has been the, let me think. Nope, that's not the mussels. Nope, that's not the Monarch buffet. So far my favorite food has been the seaweed at Tofu Box. Right in the city. In the city, turns out there's a lot of Chinese food and a lot of Thai food. And in this city, and what really interests me is the idea of seeing how the Danish interpret. Interpret Chinese food along with Thai food. There's definitely a lot of similarities between the Danish interpretation and the American interpretation, but it's slightly different since, from what I've had so far, the flavors, I feel that the flavors are lean towards the saltier side, and they actually not the saltier side, but they lean towards the fish side, so everything does taste more like fish. Hey Bob Hope. The weather right now has been really pleasant. It has been surprisingly pleasant, but it did rain the entire day, which kind of made cycling a whole different experience. Alright, here we go, back on track. Let's get down to downtown. Benjamin is asking, is it Wednesday here, Simon? It is definitely Wednesday here. Wednesday morning. Alright, nope, not that street. Let's quickly walk. Boop. Downtown is actually that way. I have such a habit of going back that direction that we just came from, since I often tend to go to the store, and I always tend to know, my nose always tends to sniff out where the food is. So sometimes people do nickname me a dog, which I do find kind of funny actually. It is also really windy too. I almost forgot to add that part. Alright, let's see what little jewelry we can find here. Roop. I do not know who made this jewelry. I do know that the store goes by the name Allen. And alright, little jewelry here. Pasta. Who is hungry? Of all things, I've not had any pasta yet. Thank you, Bob. You love Denmark, and you have some awesome friends. Thank you. Hey, good morning. I am definitely looking forward to making some friends and seeing what's up around Denmark. Thank you, Dennis. Bless the travel, Simon. Thank you so much. I do understand your worry and Havel, and I am actually here with my study abroad group. So whenever we go out at night, I always make sure to stay with the group and not get separated. We do have a buddy system. Alright, this does look good. Might have stopped by here someday, try some of the food, and do kind of a little bit of a mukbang stream at the Blue Bite Cafe. Anybody up for a Danish mukbang stream? Definitely is Almo. The university did come up with that, especially after class. Didn't show that we don't get lost. Hey, Uncle Joe. It's definitely a very rich environment. Lots of greenery. Let's see if the park is open so we can cut through the park. Bob's asking, how long have you been in Denmark? I've been in Denmark since May 22nd. And when we landed, our bags took forever to come. So we sat in the airport for around 4 hours. How's everybody's day going so far? Alright, let's see if we get the right direction for the town. Second time's the charm. Alright, here we go. Alright, walk. Alright, green light. Turns out the park is actually open, so we can cut through there another time. Now let's cut through the park. See what we can see. It's kind of fun to see explore. Alright, what direction should I go? Left, straight, or right? Let me know. You're all the very lucky people here. Alright, almost straight ahead. Let's see what we see. Here we go. Cards are straight. Here we go, nice and straight. Next time, we're going to go to the right. Almost was doing great working night shift. It's run 21 p.m. here in Texas, and there's definitely a lot. There's definitely a lot of birds here, birds out and about. Wow, Google Earth is definitely one powerful tool. And what I find impressive about Google Earth is that you can actually zoom in and see everything in 3D. Hey James, how are you doing? It's definitely one of the nicer parks here. And what I really love about this city, about Copenhagen, is the fact that there's a lot of public area, and that literally anybody can come and enjoy this park. And out on the streets, there's like a lot of miniature parks with a lot of sitting area. And that is the castle I was talking about. This castle was, I forgot the name of the king already. I'm having a total brain fart right now, but in this castle, in the city, the king made a castle for every one of the mistresses And this is one of the castles for one of the mistresses. They actually hid the key in the underneath the lion's tongue. And over here is the housing, the boot camp. This used to be a military base. And on top of here, I gotta look for this. There's something called the firehouse. The firehouse is because in the 1700s, they said a giant fire came and burned down at least 1/3 of the city's buildings. So they ended up having to redo. At least 1/3 of the city, and they came up with these firehouses that were these long vertical structures, and in these structures, they actually made it to accommodate potential fires. It actually did that blueprint, but did become standardized. Same here, Alma. Makes me want to lay down on the grass and relax. I not know that the brand Lucas Graham is from here. And Bob says, how do you like the new food? Do you plan on trying different menus? I definitely do plan on trying a lot of different menus. And I also plan on trying I also plan on walking into some random restaurants, sitting down, and seeing what they got. One of my classmates' idea is to walk around and go into the restaurant that has the hardest name to pronounce. Alright, let's see a little close up of the castle. Whoop. Here it is. Now you can all be royalty just for a few seconds. Of all things, I've never been inside of a castle, but that's something I do want to go into if we do get a chance. Alright, let's see what things are like this way. I actually have not had very much time to explore this park, but now I'm curious, so we're going to definitely do some wandering around in here. I do think that this is the statue of one of the mistresses, but I'm not sure. And here it is. Let's see if we see any koi fish. Because yesterday when I was looking here, I saw a bunch of koi fish. Hey, good morning, Steve. Hello, what's up? And how are you doing? Here, fishy, fishy, fishies. Here, fishies. I'm sorry I don't have anything to feed you, but here you go, little fishies. Alright, so that's the little koi fishes. Alright, back up we go. Let's keep walking around. Little orange flowers, yummy, yummy, yummy. Just kidding. I do know that some flowers, they do smell like nectar and honey. And in our backyard, we used to have these little flowers that would smell like honey and nectar. Unfortunately, I think the cat got to them first. Bob says, I don't know if the Danish invented the Danish pastry we got here in the US. That's a really great question that I'm going to be asking today. Hey, here's the lines. Here's the lines that I was talking about here. Let's see if there's like a key in here. Oof, got a rage. Nope, no key. No key. The lion be like, I'm sorry, but the castle is not available at this time. Please try again another time after the tone beep. Alright, it says, I hope while you're in Denmark, you and your mates get to explore Freetown Christina Arts Commune. I've never heard of that, but thank you so much for bringing that up. I'm curious, waitress, what do you like? I'm curious what should I see in the what should I look for? What should I look for in the Christina Arts community? And I do want to know how far it is from the actual city, so I definitely gotta do some research. Hey, good morning, Crystal. Have a great night. See you. Bye-bye. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's see if we can finally find the downtown area that keeps eluding us. Nope, no drones today. Sorry, no drones today. Sorry, Amazon. Nice try. Turned out this is actually military property. And Chris shows us it's 6 a.m. there. Yep, it is 6:31 a.m. I'm thinking about having some chicken noodle soup for breakfast, since I do have some pasta at my place. And I might get myself a pastry too. Not sure what kind of pastry I get, but I'll definitely keep you all posted. And if you have not already, I do have a blog. I do have a blog on itsaslotmachine.weebly.com. If anybody is interested in following my Denmark credentials, that's my most recent blog. And also, if you're not already, be sure to follow on Facebook Simon Cleath for more pictures and more behind the scenes action. Alright, thank you, Chris. I'm definitely having a total blast right now. Keeping an eye out on my surroundings, making sure everything is good. And I'm also making sure that all my pockets are zipped up and locked. Definitely real, Bob. No humidity. It's actually very nice. And I was very surprised by just how fast the water evaporated. As I would take, because we were so close to the sea, as I would take the water, I used an hour to evaporate, but poof, all the water just disappeared within 40 minutes, which I was really impressed by. Another thing that I do find very neat about the city is that instead of demolishing the buildings, what they actually do is they actually cut the buildings and they sell individual pieces of the building for reuse. That is something I wish that they would do back in the States. Orange is asking, can you drop the link for your blog in the description later? Definitely I'm dropping the link in the description. Hey, good morning. Okay. Alright, here it is. A little snippet of downtown. I'm trying to find the main walk to get downtown. Alright, let's go this way, why not? Alright, let's see what we see. A lot of these places there's a lot of bars and pubs here, and a lot of them do not open until a little bit later. Tell the coffee houses they do serve beer. Or it just says, you know, for people like me who rarely read community posts, I will do that. We'll make sure to have the blog in the description. Consu says this is the right direction, I believe. Alright, let's see what's down here. I don't think I've been to this part of town quite yet, but it was a little happy accident. Like Bob likes to say. Let's see if anybody's coming. Nope, nobody's coming. Alright, gotta wait. Hey, good morning, Pete Globe. How are you doing? Hey, Basti. Hey, FNS Sudden Pickles. What's up and how are you doing? Here it is. Some Denmark. Alright, uno momento. Gotta wait for this truck. And this car right behind. Alright, nope, not going. And here we go. Whoop. Pete Globe is asking what time is it in Denmark? Actually, like, wait, somebody's cleaning, so let's go this way. Pete Globe is asking what time is it in Denmark? Currently, it is 6:30 a.m. What time is it for you, Pete? iPhone 13, 3 cameras of awesomeness. This is some Danish art right here. Good morning, Pete Globe. How are things going in Scotland? There's definitely a huge bike culture here. And almost everyone, they ride their bikes to and from work. At first, I thought this was some very delicious pastries, and I got all excited. Nope, jewelry. That would not taste so good. Ouchie, ouchie, ouch. Pete Globe says, I pay my bills over here. That is very good that you do pay your bills. Hashtag pay your bills. Alright, perfect. Rocking symbol. Whoop. Let's go on over here. Oh, look, some inner tubes for some beach days. And if anybody wants to go to the beach, we got some inner tubes. Another thing I find neat is that everybody lives on top of the stoves. That's what I can tell from like the stuff I see in the windows, is that people live on top of stoves. At first, I thought this thing was a Zotar Speak arcade machine. I got excited. Nope, it's a space heater. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Is this what I see? A pinball machine. Oh my gosh! Pinball machine. 8-ball deluxe. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, TTL TV, I not know that you lived in Copenhagen. I'm in Copenhagen right now. I know it's like a little early, crack of dawn, just right awake. If you ever want to meet up, I'm down to meet up. Let me know when, what time. I know it'll be so much fun. Alright, let's see what grade this is. And you know what really impresses me is just how bright it is. Just how bright and sunny. And yes, I also do sound like a tourist. Oh, thank you, String Bean, Ted, Ray. Thank you so much to Ted. And thank you for coming in. Oyster ball. I've not had oysters yet, but I do want to get some oysters. DTR TV is asking, how long are you in Copenhagen? I'm here until June 10th. That's when I leave. But I'm also taking some classes, taking a class. So I get in time after or before class. That works. Do you know if there's any casinos here? Let's see. Nope, no pinball machine. Ouch. Sushi anybody? Who's hungry? Not another truck in the way, but I was going to show you a restaurant that seems to be very popular here. That just serve Greek kebabs and Greek pizzas too. All like an antique lamp though. Whenever I go someplace, I'm always on the quest to find a casino. Unfortunately, I've not had any casino luck so far. Dang, that sucks, DTL TV. Pizza sandwiches, a really yummy restaurant from what I've heard. I did not realize that this movie was in a bunch of, that this area was in a bunch of like action movies. So next time I watch action movies, I'm definitely keeping an eye out for the city. 7-Eleven, anybody? Town out in the 7-Elevens. Town out in the 7-Elevens. You know, town out in the 7-Elevens. They do sell like a lot of pastries and a lot of hot dogs. And it actually does smell really good in there, which took me by surprise. Hey Goldie, nice to see you. Come on, take a slot machine. Yes, here it is. The Olola Beach Bar. Anybody want to go to Hawaii? Anybody want to go to Hawaii? Here we go, let's go to Hawaii. Hey Sister Yoshi, good morning. Nice to see you. What's up? And that's my Bob. Please take the opportunity to make sure you have a once-in-a-lifetime holiday. Definitely will. And hey James, good to see you. I'm curious, what action movies have you seen the city in? Pizza time, yummy, yummy, yummy. Alright, Sister Yoshi's asking what time is it here? It is currently 6:30 a.m. Going on 7. And also DTR TV. How close, if you don't mind sharing, how close are you from the main city? Alright, there it is. Back on track. Downtown area incoming. Hey Becky, yay! Hello Simon, just stopping in to say hi and hope you're enjoying yourself. I need to go to bed right now. Take care. I'll watch the replay tomorrow. Oh, thanks for coming on in. Alright, that's so good to know, Quad Zoo. Casinos in Copenhagen are walking difference between 1 or 2 bridges. Alright, that's really good to know. Might stop in just to see it. Probably won't play much since I can't openly record, which is a pretty big bummer. But oh my gosh, that's so cool. DTR TV. Hey, Gamma B, Thoughts and Mo. And also DTR TV. I just find it really cool that you're also in the same city as I am right now. So please let me know. So definitely please let me know. Yeah, so definitely please let me know. No pressure at all, but it'd be definitely a lot of fun to see you. Oh, I know. James is following Sister Yoshi. And these are actually street lights. They don't have street lamp posts, but they do have the street lights up there instead. And right here is the city parks. This park has been boarded off due to metro construction for 25 years. This is the first time that's been opened up. Here it is. My teacher did not realize that there was a statue in the middle until yesterday. Because the entire time she's been teaching here, the statue has been boarded off and under construction. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That would be great. Detail TV. I'm not working until 5 p.m. today. That does work because I'm in class until the same time. I do have Instagram. What's your Instagram? And that would be perfect. Here we go. Let's go down here. I'm pretty curious. Viking souvenirs. Hey Barbara, good morning. And Benjamin's asking, definitely it was a very beautiful day in the neighborhood today. Benjamin is asking how much gas is. Let's think. Gas, I think it's around. Yeah, I'm not sure how much gas, but I do estimate around $6 because that's the last I heard. It might be up to $8 US a gallon. And there's actually a lot of seagulls going around, but they're usually out in the main area. Leather jackets, anybody? Oh my gosh, Guinness World Record Museum. Here's the entrance. Statue of the world's tallest man. Oh, entrance says, I noticed that there's not many vehicles on the streets, not like New York City or Connecticut at this hour. There's definitely not a lot of vehicles because gas prices are so expensive, and the city does encourage biking. Since they do have a lot of bike ramps and streets meant specifically for biking, which makes it really hard to drive a vehicle. Alright, Detail TV, what's your Instagram? My Instagram is It's a Slot Machine. Origin says there's no locks on the bikes. The locks here are a little different. Instead of locking your bike to the bike rack, instead what you do is you put the lock on your back tire and your bike frame, because when you do so, it makes it very hard to take. It's hard to make. It's very hard to take. I'll show you actually on bike I see. It's very hard to take. It's actually because like you lock your bike like this. It actually makes it very hard to take your bike because you literally lock the bike tire. At first I was pretty confused too. I wasn't sure why a lot of bikes were not locked, but these are the kind of locks they use, which I actually do like the best. H&M, anybody? Alright, let's go this direction. Alright, one of the big retail stores. Alright. Here you go, let's walkie. Detail says you're on the main walking street. That does also explain why I'm not seeing any vehicles. Alright, the Chrysler building, often confused with the Empire State Building in New York City. Oh, New York City. Life, liberty, and samples. Yeah, I'm honestly cracking up at this right now. I'm pretty much cracking up at this. Give me some life, liberty, and some free samples, please. That'd be appreciated. And details says you'll see the cars after 8 a.m. That's good to be aware of, that the cars will start showing up. Since I do see that there's a bus lane, and that this will be a very car-oriented street pretty soon. Alright, no cars coming. Speaking of cars. Alright. detail says if you keep going straight, you'll see the Danish Parliament. Alright, let's keep going straight. Let's go see the Danish Parliament. Yep, my texts are coming right through. Alright, now we can walk. I also do get all of my social media messages too, and some texts too. Alright, Benjamin is asking, are there any Walmarts here? Not that from what I can tell. Not from what I can tell within the main city, but I think like when you go out of the main city, you might see some more bigger department stores. I'm not quite sure, quite honestly. I do know that when I visit Florence, that when I got out in the main city, but when I got out of the main city, I actually saw a lot of. When I got out of the main city, I actually saw a lot of department stores. And it looked very industrial in some ways outside of Florence. A little alleyway. Alright, here it is. We're going up to the Parliament right here. Is that the Parliament with the turquoise blue roof? Definitely a lot of cars right here. Perfect. We got the little walk symbol. Here we go. Let's walkie. Perfect timing. That's what I like. When all the green lights line up, and we can go walkie. Alright, this here is a building made in run. This here, alright, go to the right and you'll see it. Alright, you go off to the right. We got a walking symbol. Let's go. The one thing I have a hard time with the lights, is how fast they turn from green to red. That's the one thing I do wish there was a yellow light. Is this the Parliament right here? Hey, good morning, Melvin. How are you doing? I go to the right. That's the huge building. Nope. Is it the one with the dragon tails on the roof? And I really love that the sidewalks on one of the streets, which makes it very nice walking experience. I keep going, then going to the right. Alright, and there it is, the canal. it is. The Parliament finally made it. Thank you so much for pointing it out. And I do remember, if I remember correctly, this building right here that I'm pointing to was actually made in an old-fashioned style because that was when Denmark was trying to relive the glory and like relive like when it used to be a major sporting city, if I remember correctly. Good morning, Spanglish Slots. I definitely gotta be very safe out here. Alright, that's very good to know, detail, that you're very safe out here. I did hear some good things about the city. Alright, after this stream, I'll send you a message on Instagram. Yeah, people are like waking up for sure. Good morning, Mark Anthony. Definitely am enjoying the city. Alright, that'd be great for English Slots. I love that idea for an emoji. Alright, sounds good. That would be absolutely perfect. Spanglish says, how cool is it that we can see another part of the world? Definitely is. That's the beauty of the internet. That's what I find very fascinating. It's just the idea that you can be anywhere in the world. And how are things going for you, Spanglish? Now I really want to go to Yamava. Imagine trying to drive from here to Yamava. You need to put your car. You need to make your car waterproof for sure, so that you can drive over 1,000 miles of ocean. It'd be one heck of a road trip. Viva la Denmark. Mark is asking how's the weather here. The weather, that's a really good question, has been in the mild 50s and 60s. It can be pretty warm. It can be like pretty, and when it rains, it can feel a little nippy because of the water breeze and the breeze you can get from the ocean too. Alright, well, I want to thank everybody for being here today, and I hope to see you around soon. Have a great night, day, everybody. Bye bye. And also definitely stay tuned, because you never know when I'm going live again, and you might be going live from Denmark. Alright, Frank Shots is asking how long am I going to be here. I'm going to be here until June 10th. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.